Friday. It's the Tech Friday edition. Fisayo, Rotus, and Zibby are here with you this morning, and they are actually wearing a very significant collar, standing in solidarity with the app.
Yeah.
All right, we'd love for you to be a part of the conversation. So let us know what your thoughts are. The WhatsApp number is 0809 440 981, and you can also tweet at Smooth981. We're streaming live as well up on our YouTube channel. So just search for Smooth981 and you can catch the live stream and post a comment. Good morning, Fisayo. Good morning, Rotus. Welcome.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Okay. So there's a lot happening in the tech space, from ring fights to legal fights, Meta versus Twitter. That could be happening very soon. Okay, so let's start with Threads. What do we know about Threads?
Well, it's launched by Meta, and you can quickly, once you download it, it's supposed to be a Twitter clone, which Meta has done with almost every other thing, from their Instagram stories, which they copied from Snapchat, to what else? It's supposed to be very similar to Twitter in terms of being able to post your thoughts, follow people. I think when I signed up for it yesterday just to try it out, you can use your Instagram, Instagram followers. You can follow people on Instagram immediately on Threads. There's no hashtags though, to look for topics. And for now, you can't DM people. And I think Zuckerberg said about 30 million people have signed up. And you can sign up pretty quickly though, pretty fast, going through Instagram. You can just download your Instagram profile and use that same handle. And it's very simple and straightforward, nothing really complex right now. Fisayo, what are your thoughts on the system, on Threads?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a Twitter copycat. It was designed for that. It was designed because of that, right? And of course, like you said, everything seemed to work from Instagram, move straight, to Threads. But again, I didn't think that you can move your followers directly to Thread. No, you have to restart by following people. I believe that's what happens, right? But of course, once you're signing up, because again, I signed up yesterday. Once you're signing up, you have all the list of people that you already follow on Twitter or on Instagram that you want to. So they'll ask you, do you want to follow them again? So you can as well just follow everybody back, right? But you can't bring your own followers. So in fact, there was time I was following people, and those who are not on Threads yet. So I get a notification that when these people join Threads, you would start following them or something like that, Again, that's the way Threads is designed. I mean, I'm looking forward, it's still early days, right? I'm looking forward to this. I mean, like I said on the group that we were on yesterday, that I believe this is the first real threat to Twitter, as it were, right? All the Mastodon, Truth Social, all the other nonsense that have been showing up before, is not. I don't think they are anything. But the difference here is that Meta is probably is definitely the world's biggest social media platform today. So they have a head start. No other social media app has 30 million users in a day, or 30 million signups in day one, right? It has to be people that have, I think Instagram has close to 1 billion users already on its own. Well, sorry, let me just throw numbers out, but again, quite a significant number of people, right, on the platform. So moving from Instagram to Threads is seamless, right? So that has given them this head start, and of course, there's been this fake outrage, on Twitter, about how Elon has been running it. I call it fake outrage because my own experience has not been different since the day Elon took over, or since before what's it called? The former CEO was running it. I mean, if there's anything, I think that the community notes are a lot better, are improvements to what it was before. Formerly, it was only, say people that are conservative that are fact checked. But today, we've seen the White House being fact checked, deleting tweets. When they lie on Twitter, you see them being fact checked and they delete the tweet. I mean, that never happened before, right? Again, this is a more fairer system. So when Elon Musk is running Twitter down, like, okay, what exactly is he doing to run Twitter down? Again, I don't know as a user myself. So again, it's a conversation that people just parrot, as part of just general wider I don't know, concern. I don't know what the concerns essentially are, but again, it's what it is, right? So I guess time will tell. We'll see. We'll see how that happens. So the final thing I wanted to make is that how does Threads then potentially affect does it accelerate the death of Facebook in itself? Because this is more like from Instagram to Threads. So what's going to happen to Facebook, as it were? Because I think if there's anything on Facebook, it's probably my parents, my everybody there. I'm not sure how active Rotus is on Facebook, but again, we'll see. Time will tell.
I just post videos there. Interviews I do, I just post them on Facebook. That's it. I don't go there for anything.
Yeah, in fact, some people, so some people just post on Instagram and allow Instagram to reshare on their Facebook. So people are like, we saw you on Facebook. Well, I was never there. I was never there, So again, would Instagram allow you to post something on Instagram and then, of course, replicate that same post on Threads? Again, these are the things that we'll see in coming days.
Okay. Rotus, are you there?
Sorry, my mic was off. Yeah, so that's one thing. The legal matters, though, there was, of course, the letter that was written from Twitter to Threads. I mean, I don't think it wasn't really I think it was a threat of legal action. So they say that
all right, we're speaking about the possible legal situation that could be brewing between Mr. Musk from Twitter and Meta and Mark Zuckerberg as well. Let us know what your thoughts are. Do you have the Threads app by any chance? Do you think it possibly could be a rival to Twitter? What are your thoughts so far? 0809 440 981. That is the WhatsApp number. You can also tweet at Smooth981. Ladele Johnson says, yes, I am on Threads. Facebook is used more outside Nigeria. Travel out and you'd be shocked at the number of users. Let's see. Chibike Roy says, I signed up to Threads yesterday. It looks interesting. Facebook's relevance may be in the area of groups and communities. If they focus on building that, it's not done anytime soon. So, Fisayo, let's talk about this potential legal action.
Yes. So again, the argument from Twitter is that Meta is using Twitter's trade secrets. So they said they're using employees that are former Twitter employees to build threads. But I think the crux of the matter is that the argument is that these employees have access or have had access or continue to have access to Twitter's trade secrets, which is the concern from Twitter, as it were. Whether that is a ground for I don't know if it is. I don't know if this is a ground for any major lawsuit, as it were, because again, many people have copied many people across the world, right? Copying essentially, except if it is say a patent,
Right.
the Twitter, user interface. I mean, you can't even patent some of those things, right? So, but again, maybe the words like thread is a Twitter word. I don't know if they that word has been patented to them or not, right? But again, we'll see. Time will tell. I think there's just going to be some effort in futility from a legal standpoint. But again, I think it's one of those things that you have to do, even if you don't intend to take it on, to a logical conclusion. You just have to threaten, like, you guys are infringing on our rights. You just have to say it. So I'm not surprised that they're saying that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Fisayo, for that. Let's talk about the other alternatives to Twitter that are out there.
Yeah. I mean, Mastodon, Truth Social, Blue Sky, this, that, just many people, right? I remember when I think it was, which one launched first? And I'm like, yeah, we're going to leave Twitter. I just laughing like, yeah, it's not just joking. Like, I'm not going to go and start to build from most of that. What kind of nonsense is that? Like, nobody has time for that nonsense. Right. But I think the last one I launched recently was Blue Sky, which is former Twitter CEO's own, what's his name?
That Jack
Dorsey. So Jack Dorsey launched, Blue Sky recently. But again, similar to the way, you remember when these guys launched during COVID, Clubhouse.
What happened to Clubhouse though?
I don't know. Right. I mean, some people are still using them, So remember how Clubhouse launched, where they only launched for iPhone, and then you have to beg for invites.
Yes.
That's the nonsense that Blue Sky is doing to it, where you need an invite from someone to invite you, so that but well, I don't know. It's neither and neither. Nobody cares about them. I'm not looking out for invites. When you're ready to open it up for everyone, I'll test it out. But I'm not going to force myself to go and look for invites. I mean, so they're still in invite spaces, beta testing, when of course threads have launched, and of course,
wow. Do you think threads had been planning this behind the scenes though? Because I mean, is a few days just enough time to launch something as massive as this?
No. They've been building for a long time. They've been building for some time, right?
So maybe they just rushed it along.
They just rushed it along. So in fact, there are some concerns that because Elon Musk, when he took over Twitter, that he made it open source. He made something open source that allows people to be able to build using the Twitter platform. So the argument is that the fact that it made some of their code base open source allowed Meta to accelerate on their own development as well. Again, I don't know if that is true or not, right? But there are just different conversations around that. Again, it's just less than 2 days, right? I mean, 3 days old, right? So I think if you're building a long-term business, 2 days is just too short, for anything. I remember. Is someone that tweeted yesterday about the fact that a few years ago, Google Plus had mentioned that they had over 70 million users in social media, but today Google Plus is done and dusted, right? Nobody cares about them again. So there are many things that could still go wrong. There are many things that could change, right? So again, we'll see. Time will tell, I guess.
Okay, just about 30 seconds. Is it too much power for one corporation to have, though, with what could possibly be the 3 biggest social media platforms?
I mean, it is concerning, right? It is concerning that Meta has this much chokehold on people, right? It is very concerning, and of course, because we could see them use that power specifically, to influence anything they want to influence. They could use that power to censor the president of the United States. They could use that power to do anything they want to do, right? They could use that to promote misinformation on COVID-19, for instance. I mean, just different things they could do. They could use. It's what they want you to see that you'll see, essentially. So I guess I think it's a powerful thing. I don't know how the Congress or the US would react to this, but again, time will tell, because I think it has made a lot of enemies from the political space, especially from the Republican side of the political divide, right? So we'll see, if something changes next year, where maybe the House is controlled by Republicans and of course the Senate is controlled by Republicans, I'm sure that Meta is going to get something coming their way. We'll see how that goes.
All right, I'm just going to read a few messages before we head out. This one is from Zicolo. He says, please tell Mr. Zuckerberg to choose 2 between Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. He doesn't own our time, though. Okay.
Yep. He does it.
Yika Bolu says, got home last night and Madame asked me if I'd signed up on Meta Threads. I was lost because I had no idea what she was saying till now. CBN asked us for our social media handles to get to know us better, and it's all hell breaking news. Are we even concerned of our information out there? Google is intrusive enough.
Yep.
All right, well, that's all the time that we have for Business Express this morning. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your messages. And thank you so much, Fisayo, for joining us. Thank you, Rotus, who is silent. Right, but just stay with us. There is a lot more to come on the Smooth Breakfast.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks, Fisayo. Bye.